Hi everybody, it's Sunday, and you know what that means. It's time for some Super Robot Taisen, so we're going to go ahead and start off episode, or mission 5 with Ryuse's route. Anyways, they're pretty much talking, and Ryuse mentions that he sent mail out to his mom and his friend Kushina, but Rai reminds him that it probably got taken, it probably got intercepted by the commander, and because Ryuse mentioned some things in the letter that he shouldn't have. Anyways, so they start talking about, Ingram mentions Project SRX and the whole reason behind the project, and Ryuse hits it head on that the irrigators are an alien force attacking Earth, which he was not expecting. He was just making a joke that's like, oh, it's some robot anime, and then he was like, wait, are you kidding me? Seriously? That's what it is? So we have Sake here, and we have Laker, and they're talking to Ingram about going to Antarctica and to get his SRX team ready for that. So, and then they mention a guy named Norman Slay, which apparently he's the man behind both Project SRX and ATX. So we got episode 5, Atrocity. So I'm just going to go ahead and let's see. I will equip some weapons to these guys. I'm going to go ahead for Rise Mech. I'm going to add the steel knife. And also, they actually got the specs of the new units that they're going to have, and they were told that they have 3 days to memorize all the specs and everything before they can start manning the units. And Ryuse kind of complained about that it's like high school exams again. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and equip these guys with the plasma knives or the plasma cutter, I should say, and the mega beam rifle, just because they're a little more powerful on land, just a tad bit from what they had. So with that, we're going to go ahead and start the mission. Okay, so they're at Antarctica for a ceremony. They don't really know what. They think that a new unit's going to be revealed, and Ryuse sees this ship, and he's like, oh yeah, this is an awesome ship, and he finds out that it can be used in space, water, and land, and that it interchanges. And they're all wondering what's going on, why the Grand Zen hasn't appeared yet, and there it is. So it's this almighty suit, and they're trying to find out where the test pilot is for the suit, and we also find out that this Albert guy is here for negotiations of something. And we don't really know what, really, but so the ceremony is going underway, and they're wondering what's really going on, and why everybody is getting ready for an attack. And the ship just kind of appears out of nowhere. We see that's codename AGX-04 or AG-04, which the Bug-Light units are codename AG-01. So we kind of assume that they're also irrigators. And they come out, and we find out they're trying to make negotiations with irrigators, probably a peace treaty or something. And then all of a sudden, the Grand Zen, somebody's in the Grand Zen, and it starts attacking. Which this suit is so badass. I wish it was my suit. Like, oh my god. Like, just looking at its HP and energy, like, it's just on a whole different field. But anyways, the Grand Zen attacks AGX-04, and they decide to release their bug like the AGX's 01s. So pretty much negotiations are over. The Grand Zen pretty much destroyed that, so they're going to go ahead and prepare to attack. So okay, so my battle mastery for this, it's pretty much I have to kill all these guys. Let's see, I have to kill all these guys. No, I don't want to save. Within 2 turns. All enemies shot down within 2 turns. I don't need to worry about the battleship, thank God, because it's way too strong. But, yeah, so I'm going to just go ahead and use Ryuse. I'm going to go ahead and focus up, and then move over here, and attack with Mega Beam Rifle. I'll just go attack this unit. It really doesn't matter who you attack. They're all going to die eventually anyways. So, he gets down to about, a little less than 800. And then I'm going to use Aya. Same kind of strategy here. Just focus and move in as close as you can and attack whichever unit you can. Okay. So I'll go ahead and go for this one. And that did a little bit more damage, but again, hasn't killed it. I'm going to go ahead and use Focus with Rai. I will not move because I want to use his most powerful attack, the Twin Beam Cannon, and hopefully it kills it in one hit, which it did, thank God. That's really going to help. And then I'm going to move him closer to the battlefield. Yeah, just like that. So, turn 1 is going to be moved on to the enemy now. And, oh crap. So, at least I got some experience from the mothership. And these guys are going to attack the tanks, but thankfully the tanks are going to get some hits in. Probably kill that one, yeah. So, I kind of wish that I would have killed that one, so I would get the experience, but hey, whatever. So, pretty much, this is just going to be pretty much being attacked and attacking back. It's going to be pretty simple. All you have to really focus on is not attacking the battleship itself, and you will be fine. Okay. So, the NPCs aren't going to do anything, unfortunately, but that's alright. Let's see, who do I have? I have Rai at level 6, him at level 6, and I at level 7. So I'm going to go ahead and level up these two then. Focus up. Let's see. Twin Beam Cannon. Who should I attack? They both have about the same. I think he has a little bit more, but he's going to die in one hit. I'm going to stand by, and then I'm going to spirit him up also. Focus. Let's see. I'm going to move him a little bit closer so he can use his T-Link Ripper, which I guess he can't use. Oh, because he's too close. Let's see. Okay, there we go. T-Link Ripper, it'll be a little bit overkill, but I just want to make sure I kill it. And Battle Mastery is earned. The mothership retreats, and then the Granzin, he changes colors to the enemy, and he unleashes this amazing attack that wipes out everything except for my units and the big ship, whatever its name is, I forget. It starts with an S, I know that. But they decide to go ahead and try to attack the Granzin, shoot it down. And Shu's like, this attack will start a whole new fight, and unleashes this awesome little ball that just goes and just takes out the ship. And if you guys remember, Daitetsu is the commander of the ship from the intro cinema of the game, the first contact with AGX-01s. But the Shogun is shot down with one hit, and they're like, oh crap. So Ryusei is starting to freak out. Aya's telling Rai to cover him, and that's pretty much what happens. I'm just going to go ahead and spirit up, so it's pretty much us against the Granzin now. I'm going to use Gain as well. And I'm going to move back here so I can use the T-Link Ripper. Actually, let's see, what can he use? I don't know. I'm going to try to move as far as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And hopefully he doesn't have an attack that can attack from this distance, which I think he does. He has Wormhole attack. Hopefully it doesn't do anything that powerful to me. But he had an ability that pretty much made it so the damage inflicted to him does a lot less. Thankfully I dodged it, even though it was 91% accurate, I somehow dodged it. And I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. So he's going to go ahead and attack Rai. And she's going to use this attack that takes out a sword out of a dimension. It's not as big as that other sword that Sanger uses, but it's still a powerful freaking little weapon there. So the only thing that Rai has, unfortunately, is going to be, I think his autocannon. Yeah, his autocannon. So he's going to use the warp field once again. It minimizes the damage that's done against him, and I'm in a shitload of trouble. So something appears here. This guy named Masaki and his cats, which I love Masaki and his cats, and we find out that they're both from outer space, and that she was with Dr. Bien, or Bayan, I think it's Bayan, pronounced Bayan Zoldark. So we find out that he's with the Zayan, and, or Bayan, I mean, Bayan, and we're like, what the hell just happened? So, everybody disappears, and Bayan Zoldark appears himself, saying that he's going to create a new faction called the Divine Crusaders, and he's going to take over the world. So they just declared war with his overpowerful suits, and we're in a crap load of trouble. Alright guys, so we got the mastery. It's still on hard, and hopefully you enjoyed that. And we will see what happens next time. I will probably, let's see, it's chapter 5 already. I have a crap load of money. Why don't I go ahead? Nah, I won't even worry about it. I'll worry about that some other time. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy that. CtK, peacing out.